My name is Suka, and we're here to talk about Jinshi. Her combat kit is equipped with a 4-part basic combo, a forward heavy slash, and a mid-air plunge. Her intro has her coming in shooting her dragon at the enemy, while her outro allows her to gain more of her forte energy, called incandescence, while she's off the field more efficiently, when her allies deal the same attribute damage. Her liberation is a basic large AoE damage, shooting her dragon at everyone. Her forte circuit details may look a bit intense, but don't worry, I'll try to break it down as easily as possible. Let's start with her incarnation state. To begin with, please note that after your 4th basic attack, or intro skill, you will find that your resonance skill will change. Using it will have her do a forward dash attack while putting her into the incarnation state. While in this state, all her attacks will be changed and enhanced. First, her 4-part basic attack will not reset and can be done while in midair, and will be considered to deal resonant skill damage. Her enhanced skill will call upon Yue to shoot up from the ground after she dashes forward. She will also have an enhanced heavy attack and an enhanced dodge and dodge counter. All this will be while she is in her incarnation state, and they can all pretty much be done in mid-air. Think like Ling Yang. When you do her 4th basic enhanced combo in her incarnation state, the incarnation state will end, and she'll be granted Ordination Glow. While Ordination Glow lasts, her basic attack will be replaced with the enhanced heavy attack when she is in mid-air. Again, she needs to be in mid-air to do this special basic attack. Next, her skill will be replaced with Luminous Epiphany that will consume all incandescent. With each point of incandescent, you will find an increase in bonus damage multipliers, with a max of 50 points possible. After casting Luminous Epiphany, she will gain Unison. Unison is used in place of a full Concerto gauge, but you will still need to build Concerto to use it. Alright, don't forget that. Now, while Jinshi is in the party, the team will gain Eras in Unity, which has 2 different effects, but both just make it easier to gain incandescence. First, she gains 1 incandescence when the party inflicts attribute damage of the same type. I assume. Not sure really. I've been looking up what attribute damage is. I'm just assuming it's the spectral element, but nothing really specifies what it is. Second, Jinshi gains 2 incandescence when the enemy is damaged by coordinated attacks. So, if you got through that part of the video, hopefully can clear it up more here in this rotation area, so you don't get all weirded out and stressed by her kit. Ideally, you want to start her with her intro, so you should start the fight with a support resonator first, like Verena, and it will look something like this. Intro, Echo, Liberation, Skill, Overflowing Radiance, Skill again, Crescent Divinity, Basic Attack 4 times, Skill, Illuminous Epiphany, and then Outro. But if you're using only her for whatever reason, then it'll just look like this. Echo, Liberation, Basic Attack 4 times, use her Skill, Skill again, Basic Attack 4 times, Skill again, and then Outro. So as you can see, both of these, we just want to use up the Echo and Liberation, put them on cooldown, get her into her enhanced incarnation state, and use the skill, basic attacks, and then skill, and then outro. That's it. For her weapon of choice, we'll find that her best in slot to be her signature weapon, Ages of Harvest, providing a crit rate main stat and a ton of bonuses geared towards her, such as attribute damage bonus and 2 different ways to boost her resonance skill damage bonus. Another option is the Verdant Summit and the Luster's Razor in that order. But in terms of 5 stars, of course I would go for her signature if possible. If you want a 4-star option, then either the Broad Blade of number 41 or Helios Cleaver will be good options, both with a focus on increasing attack percent in their effects. For Echo sets, I recommend Celestial Light in a 4-3-3-1-1 cost setup. Yue for your 4 cost is the best active Echo, mainly because it increases resonance skill damage, which is what Jinshi needs, and on top of that, it inflicts a dot on the enemy, dealing resonance skill damage multipliers. For stats, we'll want a crit rate, crit damage on the 4 cost, For the 3 costs, we'll want spectral damage or attack, and 1 cost we'll want attack percent. For Jinshi to gain incandescence, she has the Eras in Unity buff for her team, which again she gains 1 incandescence when the party deals the same attribute damage, and 2 incandescence when the enemy is dealt coordinated damage. With that in mind, I highly recommend Verena for your support. She's a spectral healer and a buffer who also marks targets for coordinated attacks, which Jinshi will rely on to build incandescence. For the 3rd slot, you can use any of the other coordinated attack resonators such as Yinlin, Yuanwu, or even Mortefi. All will work fine. The main use of them is to set up the coordinated attacks and to build their concerto fast to switch back to Jinshi. So you want to build them in a way that would build concerto fast. So is Jinshi worth pulling and building? I think she has a pretty fun playstyle. Her mid-air attacks are pretty fun. Like, think of Ling Yang, his playstyle is pretty fun. She has interesting combos, her attacks are very flashy, they're strong, she's very strong. I'm thinking the only other spectral DPS we have is probably Rover, right? Rover's fine, they do decent damage, but Jinshi does a lot more. If you gotta compare the two, she does a lot more. So if you really want a spectral main DPS, Jinshi will probably be the one to go for. Do you need her weapon? No, you don't need her weapon. But do I recommend you get her weapon? Yeah. Look, okay. If you're a free-to-play player, you should really think about saving up resources to get both the resonator and their weapon. Okay. Free-to-play players need to be very strategic about using the resources because you are very limited on how much you get. Think about getting both the resonator and the weapon. I know it's a bit restrictive, but think about the leveling resources we get. We don't get enough to really spread around to a bunch of different resonators, right? So you really can't really pull different resonators and think that you're going to be using them immediately. So you might as well just save up, get the resonator and the weapon, and really just build them up. And then their team, and then you can think about other resonators. There's going to be reruns, there's going to be bigger and better, newer characters, okay? So you're not really going to miss out. But if you're free to play, that's my thoughts. I would save up for the weapon, especially since it's 100% chance on the first go, you know? Why not? Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment. I'm having a giveaway on 100 subscribers. We're almost there, actually, pretty quick. So tell your friends, subscribe. Okay, thanks. Bye. See you later. I'll make another one, eventually. Sometime. I don't know. Bye.
My wish was for you and Jinzhou to experience peace. And you? What was your wish? The world's wishes, your wishes, will all come true.